Banda of the Idol Volume 4 Review. Zings is supposed to be just you and me, Yukun, Kazuki Yoshino, Toyuya Niyodo, Mori Yoshino. As the long-suffering other half of idol duo Zings, he's manfully carried many a show when his disaffected partner Niyodo has lost the plot on stage, or has suddenly sparkled with unexpected pep and vigor, almost as he's been possessed by someone else. Because, of course, Nyon has been possessed by the ghost of Asahi Mogami, the resident diseased girl idol who loves performing so much, and it's just far too soon for her to keep up and pass on the new world, the next world. But up till now, Nyodo has not yet told Yoshino his secret. After all, who would believe such a strange story? Enter Chikaki Yora, the one-time leader of the Asahi's idol group, now working for the same agency as the two young men. She's been doing spiritual trading and she sent Asahi's presence around Nyodo. So why not spill the beans? Yoshino is devastated, so devastated that he's unable to perform, leaving Nyodo to carry on with the activities promoting the group such as TV appearances, etc. The invitation to appear on the prestigious daytime cookery show with celebrity chef Takako Kome and Saitoichi, the lead singer of Seagrass, and Asahi's number one fan. It's too good and chance to miss. According to company president Hitomi Shinano, Saitoichi and Nyodo already have a very awkward relationship, so we'll be able to prepare a weekend Citron that's lemon drizzled to us Brits and live live TV together, or we'll all fall apart. Meanwhile, Yoshino is languishing at home, unable to get over what feels to him like a major betrayal, in spite of the encouragements of his two strong-minded sisters. Perhaps a visit from Nyodo bearing a cake will help to improve his mood. Nyodo bearing a cake, but as the two young men come to a kind of understanding about the Asahi situation. The latest signing to their agency is a catalyst for all the recent troubles. Strong-willed Chikaki Yora is undergoing a crisis of her own. Having decided to launch herself as a solo singer, she suddenly realized that she doesn't know who she's singing for anymore. Is there any way that Asahi can persuade his best friend? Were they best friends? To regain her self-confidence and time to go on stage. Thank you for having Volume 4. Makaka Hijiki Isofofone says, cheerily to the readers at the end of the Volume 2, who knows it will last this long, and goes on to explain that when discussing the direction of the story after Volume 2, with the direct editor, they wanted Yoshino, Kun, and the Yoda the Squabble get a little closer, but neither of them knew how to fight. There's no doubt that the mangaka still at depicting awkward but endearing relationships as one of the highlights of the series. There's plenty of manga and anime about idols around at the moment, especially Oshinoko, which depicts the harsh realities behind the glamour, suggesting that teenagers being chosen to perform is a kind of child exploitation. Battle of the Idol was less extreme. It's got good at showing the day-to-day routines of being an idol and the way the two very different young men. Neither are they naturally outward-going, trying to adjust to the rigors of their performing life. The story continues to play down the fact that Asahi's death is a tragedy. Yura is not yet fully accepted. As a titular Phantom is so positive and upbeat, unlike the other three, that it's easy to forget that she's never going to be able to perform on stage on her own right ever again. Hichiki Isafofone's art style is as likable as ever and is especially good at facial expressions. There are some really enjoyable interactions in these chapters, especially with Nyodo's most committed fans, the Neodoids, and in the scenes where company president Hitomi really coming into her own and showing her mettle here. Deals that come some hard but realistic advice to Yura. Max Greenway's translation for Kodansha continues to convincingly to lively in often headed conversations between the members of the main cast. 2 pages of helpful translation notes are again included, as well as 5 comic strips. Volume 5 is slated to be available now, with volumes as up to date with Japan doing in July. The series is ongoing in Zero Sum in Japan, so will be a Volume 7 at some stage. Phantom of the Idol continues to deliver a different and entertaining look at the world of the idol on, but mostly off stage. Nyodo, probably the most apathetic and unmotivated idol ever depicted in a manga, is a constant joy to watch as a model strong, and the cookery show with Satoichi is generally funny. 8 out of 10.